Hello guys, welcome back to Logical as always, and of course we're on to Demon Souls. We're returning to Demon Souls is a better way to put it, because we kind of ignored Demon Souls and getting this platinum for a little while. So I figured it's about time that we got back to it. Again, it's more or less, guys, we're more or less just going to be speed running the shit out of this game, so we are. But it's basically the same idea as I've done with Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. Basically, we're going to speed run again, so we are. So let's take a look and see what we need. Right, so to put it into context of what is going on here, so we did play through the base game, so we did done this, so we played through and used only magic, so we did. Now we're going to play through it again and do it a little bit better, I suppose, is the way I'd say it. We're going to be doing a little bit more or less to say. So the way that we have to look at it, so we're after the platinum, we've already done the phalanxes, anything that's boss related. Main boss related, we've done help a player vanquish a boss and then vanquish another player. Okay, all done. So what one is this one that we have missed, right? So kill the Tower Knight without killing any archers. We can do that. I've got that one. Sorry, written down. Kill the Dragon God with Hands of God. I have the Hands of God. We just need to level up a little bit more to use them. Cross the walkway of the volley. Okay. Kill the Fool's Idol without hitting any clones. That's okay. Vanquish Maiden Estrella with a bow, basically. Okay. Obtain a weapon. Okay. Obtain another weapon. Okay. And then obviously you get the rings, all miracles, and all spells. That's all that we have left to do. Other than that, there we have done everything. So we rescued the witch, give the searing demon soul to Blacksmith Ed. Okay. Deliver the Makoto to Satsuki, rescue Saint Urban, rescue Sage Freak, embrace the power of the old one, which I'm kind of surprised that there isn't a main ending trophy. So there isn't, which is interesting. Vanquish the Adjudicator without having him fall down, which is basically snipe him in the head with some magic. Brother in Arms, vanquish the Penetrator with Bjor. We basically just saved Bjor and then Bjor just destroyed the Penetrator. Vanquish, yeah, so that's more or less all we have left to do, is just go through and just do a couple of very specific things. The rings, however, the rings are going to be ones that will require a lot of grinding, but in all that there being said, we basically still are excruciatingly dominant, so we are. So I'm just going to go and basically play the game.
You there, I can sense it. And you're battling those terror merciful God has sent. I will share with you. May the heavens gaze. Umbasa.
You're meant. Oh, you did. Pure Faintstone. Thank you very much.
May the heaven
Pure Faintstone. I actually need that, shockingly enough. I need a lot of pure stones to actually trade for rings. So that's actually kind of interesting. But all in that there, I think we've more or less got everything sort of done. So we do. So I don't really see much point. What did I just retrieve? Thank you very much. I'm not. Oh god, it's been a while since I've done this, guys. Sorry. Right, so we're going to just deposit all of those because, as I says, we're very rarely ever going to use them. We'll deposit. No, give me that. Give me that staff back. We got so many weapons. Where's that staff at? There it is there. Give me that back, because I need that there for passive MP regeneration. And we have, obviously, we've got the God's Hands, which is strength and dexterity, or strength and faith, which basically just means that we have to actually upgrade our strength, so we do. But considering we're an NG+, we're going to be making a royal crap ton of souls. Shields are kind of irrelevant, I suppose. Catalysts, again, are mostly irrelevant. Bows, we will need to upgrade a bow at some. That requires 30 strength and 24 dex. Well, I suppose that by that stage we will end up having it. Arrows is just a thing. We already have what we want. Like, there's not really much anything here that we can use to upgrade our gear. All we can really do is just upgrade to heavier armor, and then we're just keeping all the rings on hand, just because. Right, so guys, I'll talk to you whenever it becomes a relevant thing to talk about. Well, I said words relevant. That's kind of a funny statement due to the fact that I kind of neglected to think that Demon Souls NG Plus was a completely different animal to what I thought it was. Me thinking, oh, I've got lots of magic damage, I'll be fine. Well, that turned out to be oh so horribly wrong, so it did. The magic damage teeters off, and well, if you've got no tankiness, then you're basically up shit creek without a paddle. So, I actually had to go and make a new profile. So I had to make a brand new character. I was basically forced to at this stage. It was that bad. I could not get past I could not get past I couldn't get past the first area. I was getting my ass handed to me that badly, and then the pure black tendency didn't really bloody help. But yeah, long story short, I started a new profile, and I'm just going to be talking over all of the key footage. Okay, there's the Tower Knight being defeated, and then obviously with the Archer still being alive, that there's the achievement that I have unlocked. We're basically just going to be speed running. We're going to be shifting over to the stone tunnel because I went and picked up the Crescent Scimitar, I believe, or the Crescent Falchion. Simply because I'm still using sort of a hybrid magic style build, so I went and got the Crescent Falchion, so I'd actually had a decent weapon early game. So I did. There's me picking up the regenerator ring. I will be sort of going over what I'm picking up and stuff like that there and what has happened otherwise. I think this one here is the Grave Robber ring that we got as well, because as I said, at this stage we still needed rings. Killed the Adjudicator in the same way as always, so we did. We freed the Grave Robber as well, because the standard farming spot, you know. I hit this place a couple of times throughout this one, and then I also find a better farming spot later on, which funnily enough, I don't think anybody's ever actually said about, but it's one of those things. I do apologise, I'm having a cup of coffee here at the same time. Oh yes, the lovely Tower of Latvia. Yeah, the main reason why I'm going to the Tower of Latvia is to pick up the Avarice Ring, as well as the Ring of Magical Sharpness. So, well, more magic damage really, so it is. And then I make a silly mistake. Oh yeah, like this, trust me, this was hell on earth. This is about 20 hours condensed into 20 minutes. So it is absolutely ruthless. There's a poison ring sitting here. I don't know why I'm missing the footage of it, but there's a poison ring in that area. We killed the Armored Spirit, and then we got invaded by this cheeky git. I'll give him credit. This was actually really smart, but his execution failed him on this one, so it did. So he was laying a trap. Now, I have no fucking clue where this cub was hiding. I really and truly do not have a singular notion where this guy was hiding. So we started picking up, and he was actually, yeah, he actually had a few actual decent items, but I thought, right, let's play big brain plays. Instead of having my back turned, let's turn around and watch it happen. And then, yeah, he comes out round the corner, and I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, I was looking for you. How the fuck did I miss you? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. I really have no clue where he was. That is the shocking part of it all. I have no idea where he was. And then I run away and heal up. But yeah, no, I have no idea where he was. I ran that entire area and couldn't find him. But then we find out why I couldn't find him. Watch this shit. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. I like 10 out of 10, dude. That was fucking amazing. So it was. And then we do patches, which is either, I think that there's the Bleed Bite, back to more farming, because we do make consistent use of the farming. That's probably, oh, I also bought the Avarice Ring as well, back to more farming. Flame Lurker actually wasn't that much of a problem. He got me a few times. Actually, no, the first time I went after the Flame Lurker, I made a lot of mistakes. No, that's actually, no. Yeah, no, that is just about correct, though. I fucked up, so I did. Oh, there's another thing that I'm going to have to bring up right now is the Ring of Providence. This is what the starting class was. That's the gas ring. Yep. The Ring of Providence, I started my character with it this time round, so I did. And then this is me picking up the Master's Ring. No, the Ronin Ring, I believe this one is. I actually need to get around to actually processing this here, so it actually flows smoothly, because it's glitching out like fuck as I'm doing my voiceover for this. The Hero Soul. Oh, dude, you're gonna abuse the fuck out of that soul, so you are. And then down goes the Stone King. Relatively quick and easy. Fun fact, guys, this area with the Manta Rays, these Manta Rays are worth roughly 1,200 a piece. So considering there's about 10 Manta Rays, that's 10k for a couple of manta rays. This is actually probably one of the better farming spots that I found, which is kind of shocking. I don't remember this being a farming spot in the original, but it's just if you're looking at a good bit of souls, that's probably your best bet, is just to go there and just spam Storm Ruler. It's not as effective in the NG Plus cycles though, because the Storm Ruler loses out on the effectiveness, which is obviously going to be problematic regardless to what way you're going to swing it. It is going to be problematic, so it is. But at the same time, like, you're seeing it here for the souls. Oh, Pure Dark Tendency. We're going to need these things. We got ourselves down to Pure Dark Tendency, so the Primeval Spirits would spawn, or the Primeval Demons, because we need their colorless souls. I think I farmed one too many colorless souls though, but if I don't show it, it's probably because it's been done in the area already. Down goes the Flame Lurker quick and easy because I went and actually farmed up the upgrades, and then I took great advantage of just the Dragon King's weakness. We just used the Hands of God to get that achievement as well, which was relatively just quick and simple. Like, it's not a difficult achievement to obtain, like, so it isn't. We also got the Dragon Bone Smasher as well as the Master's Ring here as well. There is also another area that you can get the Master's Ring, and that would be off of Meralda, I believe, in, why can I not remember the name of it? Voluntary, the castle, the first area, for fuck's sake, in the execution grounds. And then I went and talked to Skeever, which was actually kind of pointless in this particular area because he's not particularly usable. You need the Dragon Bone Smasher to actually get the reward from him, but the reward kind of proved obsolete, funnily enough. So I am just enjoying my coffee here. Yes, back down to the Pure Black Tendency so we can spawn a demon, get an colorless soul. You need 3 of them in total, and then we went and took out Skeever for the Beast Talisman, or the Talisman of Beasts, simply because you're going to be multicasting once you hit NG+. Trust me on this, guys, you're going to want to be multicasting, more farming. Seriously, I really did abuse that farming spot quite a bit. Oh yes, Valley of Defilement. Oh, this fucked me, so it did. Oh my god, this fucked me. This actually really pissed me out. There's the Ring of Magical Dullness, I believe. Leech, it says Leechmonger is not really all that difficult, so it isn't. And then we went back to the Shrine of Storms so we can clean up the Pure Dark Tendency event by killing him. And then we wanted, oh yes, we wanted Pure White Tendency in the Bolitarian Castle. There's the name I'm looking for. So we went and took out the Red Dragon. I think that boosted me to full Pure White Tendency, I believe. I'd say this is probably one of the easiest areas to get Pure White Tendency, shockingly enough, which is still quite funny. That was right. We also unlocked the following area. We unlocked, but I don't think we actually go far in, which is shocking. No, it wasn't really. Then we're going after the execution grounds, so we are. So we're heading here because we want to take out Meralda, as well as get a colorless soul. So yeah, you got Meralda. This is one way to get the Master's Ring, but there's also a Master's Ring next to the second ballista in the Dragon Gods fight. So there's also an Master's Ring just to give you a heads up on that one. So there's so it's just so that you know that there's more than one area to grab. And this is an colorless demon soul. As says, we need 3 of them for one of the miracles, so we do. And obviously, you're going to want all the miracles if you're looking at the platinum trophy, give or take. Brushwood set, unfortunately, a set that I never actually got around to actually using because it was just way too fucking heavy. So it was. This is the cat ring next to the butcher. The other cat ring can be bought from patches. Dirty Colossus is just another easy fight, to be honest. It's nothing particularly difficult. So it is. And then we choose Maiden Estrella because simply as another achievement. It's not easy trophy in our hands. So it is kill her without getting killing Garl Vinland, basically. And he's about to fuck up my entire white tendency, pure white tendency. So he is. Yes, he just fucked up my pure white tendency event by doing this to me. I was so livid. I had to get into New Game Plus just to do this white tendency event. Fuck you, Garl Vinland. But I did end up getting my revenge. But it still pisses me off the fact that he managed to fuck me over so badly. So it does. But revenge is revenge. Regardless, I'll take what I can get. It pissed me off something serious. So I actually had to physically run the entire way back to his sister to get the Ring of Devout Prayer. I actually had to run the entire way back, or else I was basically just screwed. So I was like, I wouldn't be able to do it. Then we forced it to pure black tendency, so we can get an primeval spirit, as well as killing her and getting her sword. I think there was another reason I killed her. Yes, I killed her as well, so I could force my tendency up to pure white to get another ring, quite obviously. You have to kill a lot of the named Black Phantoms to push your thing up to white. And I think this is the point where I have pushed it up to white. So it has, because I've killed a lot of the more evil characters. Yeah, we get the ally ring off of the monumental. So yeah, we had pushed it up to pure white at that stage. And then this is another one. This is another one of the trophies, which is time for rolling. Basically, just watch where you're rolling. It's quite simple. It's not. I really heavily overthought this here whenever I first done it, thinking of using a shield and stuff, and I was just like, that's really not going to work. So I figured, fuck it. There's no reason why I can't be able to roll it. Like, so time for rolling, quick and easy. Then we also get the clever rats ring, and then we were lucky enough, RNG favoured as well in the doll fight, because she managed to teleport right next to me. So I managed to do it without her actually moving that far away. Basically, you have to kill her without hitting any of her puppets, and then you get another trophy with it. But unfortunately, my trophy list wouldn't load after getting this trophy, but we still obtained the trophy. It's killing her without damaging any of her puppets, which is actually quite, well, easy, so it is. Right, unfortunately, my editing software is kind of slowed the fuck down. So it has, we're way upstairs, or we're way up in the upper Latvia. We're going to take out Yurt, I believe his name is. It's a quick and easy kill. It's nothing too pedantic or dangerous. You get the general idea. And then at the bottom of the upper tower, we also have the frigate ring. There is a ring I missed, but we ended up picking it up later on. The Man-Eaters. I fucking hate this boss because in NG++, this was the only boss that actually gives me difficulty, which I'm just raging about. And then we had actually a very fun moment. We got invaded while doing the yellow turban boss. So we got invaded. I think this one's using a katana, is he? No, he's basically using the same build as I am, so he is, which is kind of hilarious. I do find it funny that he's running an intelligence build similar to the way that I ran my starting build. But I think he's got Soul Ray instead of what I have. I just have the standard Soul Arrow, so it's nothing too particularly great. So it isn't. But no, the finish to this here is just so fucking clean. He did spend after he got down to like one. Oh no, there you go. Fucking hilarious. Just trades he's back. Then we went. Because we got through without Dan, we got the pure white tendency, and then I think he gives us another one of the rat rings, the dull rat ring or something. And then we kill the red phantom. Basically, it's a ring and a red phantom that we get. And we get his weapon as well, which isn't particularly great. You need colorless demon souls to upgrade it, and it was just not one of the weapons that I was for upgrading, to be honest. So it wasn't. We went and dealt with the fat official, and then we went and saved Ostrava. This guy pissed me off because Ostrava ended up disappearing in my playthrough here, so he did. So I couldn't even get the fucking monastery key to get fucking Soulbrand. I was fucking livid. We saved the twin fangs again. We saved the witch again. And then we went and dealt with the penetrator. You're going to hear this again later on. Only just a lot quicker, I suppose. We went and gave the Searing Soul to him because we wanted weapons, basically. I went and got the Butcher's Cleaver. The Butcher's Cleaver is one of the strongest weapons in the game, but you need exceptionally high stats to wield it. And unfortunately, we also got the Lava Bow as well, which is fair. And then we also picked up a couple of spells, I believe. I think we picked up Poison Mist here, because Poison Mist actually works on a good 90% of the bosses, which is relatively quite shocking. Like, it was the reason why I was able to destroy the Man-Eaters later on. Then we actually got an invasion, but he died before he got to us, so that was disappointing. But we got the Yellowhead Rap, which ended up being statistically useless once we got into New Game Plus. I swear to God, like, you will not see this being used very much. Took out the Blue Dragon, and then of course Ostarga isn't here, but his fucking Red Phantom is. So again, back to my point at hand is, yes, he pissed me off simply because he did not fucking appear. His Red Phantom's here, but he's not, so I can't even get my hands on the monastery key, which means that I have to deal with Duran in the next NG Plus. I'm like, for fuck's sake, game, like seriously, I got screwed. So I did, and I mean horribly fucking screwed. You can only get it in NG Plus, but basically, just a fair warning, in NG Plus, I basically cosplayed as Doran for the entirety of NG Plus. yeah, his armor's just that tanky, and his weapon is just that fucking good. Simple as that. But yeah, no, that pissed me off. So it did, the fact that he did not appear. And then I think I ran around for a while after I killed him. I saved and reset and stuff like that there, and just nothing made a difference. Just nothing I could do could get him to spawn, which pissed me off. Now that we've killed both the red, sorry, now that we've killed both the red and the blue dragon, the actual perch is basically safe. So it is. So we're actually able to get our hands on the ring of Herculean Strength. I think it's called Herculean Strength. Basically, it's Havel's ring, so it is, which is obviously going to be awesome, and it kind of helps with King Dorian's armor. So it does, and it just makes my life so much easier. You'll be surprised at how much easier that actual ring made for me. Like it just worked better than anything else I could have fucking asked for at certain times. But yeah, like you see that I'm using the yellow head wrap, but it's like I'm still in standard NG here. Like I'm not doing anything too fucking impressive at the minute. Like I'm just still in standard NG. We got invaded again just before the King Alon fight, which was really funny because I think he's using the Dragon Bone Smasher. But the thing is you don't fuck with a mage. And the thing is there's I don't even think there's hyper armor in this game, or I don't even think there's poison in this game. So so him wielding that mammoth-sized weapon was not going to do any work for him here. So it wasn't, because it was just a case of 1 and 2 and bye bye. The speed just does not help. The King of Land fight. If you watch the full playthrough, he's not a particularly difficult. He's a hard boss if you're not ready for him. But once you are catered to him, he's basically as easy as it comes. So he is. Now that's more or less us finished. So we went around and killed all of the NPCs. So we did to get our character down into pure black tendency. Obviously, this is for a ring. So we started with patches, and then I think we went on. Oh, right, he also drops the thief ring. The thief ring is also behind Ostrava in 1-1, so he is. You'll understand that there. We took out all of the apprentices that were basically unnamed. They were just classified as apprentices. That brings us down to pure black tendency. And then is it Methodist or whatever her name is, appears, and she'll give you 3 more targets to take out, which is Saint Urbain, and then he'll also drop you another actual very useful ring. So he will. Then you get Sage Freak, who'll drop another ring of sharpness. I think is it Devout Prayer he drops? I know it's one of the rings that he drops. So he does. And then you take out Uriah as well, and then you get basically a couple of rings that are basically duplicate drops. And then she'll give you the foe's ring for killing them, and then you kill her and rinse and repeat. It's funny how this game works sometimes, but getting everything done in one playthrough is, you could get most of it done. There's a few things that you will have to go into NG+. Just requires very delicate play, so it is the best way that I could describe it. Now, whenever it comes, I think what we end up doing now is we go and we'll drop off all of the gear because we've got all the rings that we can get for now, because there's a few things obviously that we've missed. So we'll have more rings again. But now we go up to Sparky and we drop the gold mask, the gold coin, and the God's Talisman for 2 colorless souls and another ring, which is the scales ring. So there's what you get for the gold coin. Then we take out the False King, and then we pick up, I think, Soulbrand, which, funnily enough, is the weapon that I'm going to be using until we get our hands on the Northern Regalia, because I'm already a pure black character tendency, so it's better at this stage. It's better than Demon Brand. We also took the good ending, and the reason why we took the good ending is simply so we could get our hands on the Maiden Soul. So it was the Black Maiden Soul. So I'll let this ending play out. So well.
Thy work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. I shall lull the old one back to slumber. My thanks. At last, the end is in sight. with the maiden were swept back into the lulling fog. Boletaria was spared from the demons, but also lost its knowledge of the soul arts. The souls lost during the pandemonium were never retrieved. And today, the unstable world has another monumental to hold its fabric together. A brave new hero of unprecedented power.
So that there's technically our good ending done. So it is. That's fine. All we did it for was the soul, and then we also got Soul Brand, which we're going to be going forward and using simply because Soul Brand is just stronger than Demon. Is it Demon Brand or Soul Brand? I can't tell the difference between the two swords. All I know is one's white character and one's black character. We got invaded. All I know is I'm using the black version of it, so I can't remember which one it is. We got invaded, and again, don't fuck with a mage in PvP. Especially one that's as strong as me at this minute in time. I don't know where the actual power came from, but I could roughly about 3-tap her, so I could, which was definitely sort of funny, so it was. But again, just the ability to just go kaboom, dead, quick and easy. Thief Ring again, there's where it is, and then we betray Ostorba because he betrayed us in the last playthrough because he just decided to randomly fuck off and never come back. So we kill him and take the monastery key ourselves this time because fuck you, you screwed me. I'm still pissed about this, so I am. And then this was just satisfying. See, using Soul Ray on the phalanx. This just put a smile on my face. Just being able to mow through so many of them in single shots, it just made me. It was just so satisfying to watch. So it was, and it just put a nice big smile on my face. So it did. And then obviously you see the pure damage of Soul Brand going to work there. As says, Soul Brand and Demon Brand are the same sword. They're just two halves, so they are. But again, lovely, quick and easy. We do King Duran's challenge, so we do. So we can unlock the sword, and then it'll be like shortly after this point. This is whenever we're literally going to be cosplaying as him, simply because, well, now it's his time to die, so it is. Simply because, well, I want his armor. Secondly, I need his ring. He drops you a ring. You need the ring. I think it's some warrior ring, so it is. But basically, it's the stamina regen ring, which is like you're going to need it. But that plus the armor, you're going to need because like. The armor is exceptionally light, but exceptionally tanky for what it is. Like, it is shocking. Like, the weight to defense ratio, I think, is the best in the game, so it is. Like, it blows everything else in the same weight category completely out, so it does. And that's what I love about it. So, yeah, I'm basically cosplaying as him. Take out the Adjudicator, save Saint Urbane. We've already ran through this 750 times. So we went and took out the Armored Spider because we needed the soul. We went and took out the Flame Lurker again because again, like as says, it's rinsing and repeating at this stage, so it is. But as says, it's because we needed focus on certain points, obviously, so we do. But with the Flame Lurker put out of its misery, we go and give the flame back, and then we now unlock the Northern Regalia, this is what I mean. I'm literally cosplaying as your dude for the next fucking for the next 10-15 minutes, which would have been the next 10-12 hours in terms of recording time. But this sword is possibly one of the best swords in the game just for raw damage. So it is, it's just that good. Unlock the Northern Regalia, kind of self-explanatory at that point. The Northern Regalia is just that strong. I think it's only out-damaged by a few other weapons. Take out this guy again, it's just rinsing and repeating, so it is. Only this time, killing this boss will give us our pure white tendency back, which will unlock this ladder on the way to the Leechmonger. Be warned, there is 4 giant undead guys up here, so just be very careful. Take your time, don't get killed. But yeah, you just head up the ladder and you're basically golden at this stage, and then you will unlock you basically get a spear that increases your status defenses. So you do. I do know something. I don't even know what the name of it is. But no, basically just take it easy, take your time, and there's your spear. As it says, if you fucked up your pure white tendency in NG and standard NG, you're screwed. But there's your spear as well. So it is. Again, Absolute pain in the ass. All we're left with is to get all the spells, all the miracles, and all the rings. It's not going to be too difficult due to the fact that we're just going to blitzkrieg the entire game. As I said, we say blitzkrieg, but we are starting to feel the difference from NG to NG+. We're going to stick to our normal cheese methods. So we are, just to get everything tidied up and cleaned up. So we are just going to stick to the normal cheese methods. And then I think at this stage we pick up Second Chance and Rejuvenation, I believe it is what we pick up. Oh no, sorry, we just pick up all the boss souls, fuck it. Second Chance, trust me guys, if you're just playing the game, just get Second Chance and just use Second Chance. You are not going to go wrong using it. It saved my ass on so many occasions. It is actually ridiculous. So it is. So we've taken out the Lost Hero again because we need his soul for his sword. He only has one miracle, but we need his soul for his sword for a later farm, so we do. And then we have enough souls to buy the remaining miracles, and now we've got all the miracles. It's quick and easy at this stage, so it is. We go back and take out the Storm King. That was a nightmare. Take out the doll again, another nightmare. It's the NG plus stats. It's like double or triple, so it is. Now we go back because we've got the souls to go and buy all the magics this time. Unfortunately, because of the way magic works, I've already said that you have to go into NG++ to get all the magic, which is a nightmare. Man Eaters weren't that difficult to gain this time. And then I think we got invaded again, funnily enough. Yeah, we did, only this guy was using a katana and I was using the big fucking butcher's cleaver. Like, people need to understand how powerful this weapon is. People just need to understand how strong this weapon is. Like, there's bullshit strong, and then there's this weapon. The only problem it has is the fact that it's fucking slow. Because it is slow, that is why it's never used. But the thing is, though, you also need to be like 60 strength, 60 dex, 60 faith to make it the strongest weapon in the game. But as far as I know, it is the strongest split damage weapon, whereas the Dragon Bone Crusher is the strongest strength weapon. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. All I know is from previous knowledge, I think the Butcher's Cleaver, that was a fantastic roll catch on my behalf. Sorry for tooting my own horn, but that was a fantastic roll catch, so it was. We went and upgraded to the Sword of Searching because we need it. And then, it is the Sword of Searching, I think it is anyway. But we need that sword for, obviously, item discovery. Take out the Demon King again because we need his soul for a spell. Oh, we also needed the previous chap's soul for a spell as well, shockingly enough. We needed it for Soul Mass and then the giant fire orb, so we did. So yeah, we needed both of them, so we did. And then we obviously trade them two in. Gucci, Golden, we're swimming now. And now it's just basically back to the end game Blitzkrieg, so it is. We're just, as says, we're just burning through everything. There's the two rings that I missed previously, but you would have already gotten them from doing method, whatever her fucking names his questline, because Yuri drops one and she drops the other, so you're basically golden. Down goes the penetrator, and we can alright nail one of the souls, and then we can also cash in the Black Maiden soul for the soul drain ability, whatever the fuck it's called. Back to just taking out old King of Land again. It's not really all that different to what our previous run is, only we're running like a full rejuvenation set because no harm, enemies are now starting to really hurt. So they are, and I do mean really fucking hurt. It's like so unfucking necessary how difficult this game gets in NG+. It is so fucking ruthless. At this stage now, there's a ring that we missed, and now this is the point where we are going to turn our Tower of Latria, pure black, because there's a ring that only appears in pure black tendency, and this is the only one. Down in this pit, behind this tower, next to this big ball of freaks, is the ring that allows you to freely move through swamps, which will help you in the Valley of Defilement. Then we spent about an hour, I think I got lucky, an hour trying to farm up pure Bladestone. And we actually got really fucking lucky that we even got it within an hour, because apparently I've heard people fucking losing their shit over trying to farm this thing, and we get it within an hour. So I'll take it where I can get it, I suppose. Like, it just makes my life so much easier, so it does. And then we trade that in, and we get our final ring, so we do, and then that's all of our rings acquired. So happy days, like, we're going well here. We take out the him again, and then we literally rinse and repeat the remaining 4 bosses that we needed to kill for our achievement, basically. Like for the we don't need to do much other than just go and kill the 4 bosses again. This time I just had a normal invader, which wasn't too bad, so I'm not gonna complain too much on that. But or just the normal boss claws makes it easier to kill. And then simply it's just a case of we trade in the remaining souls and we get our platinum. So we do. We just trade in the remaining souls and get our platinum. That was more or less. I think that is just about everything that we needed. As says, look, if you're after anything particular like rings and stuff like that, it's mostly all can be done on the wiki. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. And guys, I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.